Dr. B here. Please give it a listen, a watch. Fantastic Deals and Dreams pilot series. I interviewed a lot of folks in the real estate and or business world. I hope you enjoy this episode. Enjoy. Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Deals and Dreams. I'm here with the great Jimena Cabrera. Jimena, how are you? ¿Cómo estamos?
Hola Jairo, hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Anytime, anytime. Let's jump right into it.
First.
The purpose of the show is Deals and Dreams to kind of discuss a little bit about your background, little bit about the concepts and terms, a little bit different from the Dr. D show. So let's tell everyone about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Argentina. Now I'm living here in Florida since July. And well, my background is marketing, but I started to be interested in real estate since the pandemic. I started learning and studying everything that I could, underwriting, trying to understand, uh, I don't know, the important things uh, regarding real estate, like location and everything that's important when you're um, looking to buy an investment property. And then one thing led to another, and I started um, uh, giving loans to people that needed money, and they had this equity that they were able to tap to, and started working also with traditional loans like fix and flip, DSCR, and everything. And well, I discovered my passion in lending, and that's currently what I'm doing.
I love it. I love it. We'll take a deeper dive into that in a minute. But tell us
Of
about
course.
your education background. Obviously, like you said, a background in marketing, and now what you're doing
Hmm.
now in the world of real estate. I guess that's a two-part question. One, generally education, and then number two, uh, how were you educated like real estate wise? So it's a two-part question.
Well, in real estate, I started learning I think that Google is our our
Yeah,
modern
Google
university.
University. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I started from Argentina. There in Argentina, the real estate market, it's a different world. So I started like learning things that I didn't even think they were possible. So starting with loans and uh, yeah, everything, because there in Argentina, that's not an option. That's there are no loans for properties, and it's investing. You needed to have all the money, the money cash and everything. So everything was amazing for me because I was like discovering gold. So I started with Google, then I started with different mentorships, like underwriting mentorships. I'm more like in the nerdy side, and always like to start to learn new things and everything. And I like numbers. I get well with numbers, so I started with the underwriting, and well, then I started with a lending side and continue with the numbers, but that's mainly what I focus in.
Got it. So through Google and of course through various mentors like our common
Yeah,
friend
different.
Robert.
I did several mentorships regarding this area.
Got it. Awesome. Good, good. So what products do you assist with? You mentioned a couple of things, whether it's fix and flip, bridge, DSCR, cash out refi, residential,
Yes.
notes. Tell me what do you
Well,
do?
we do all the
All the
traditional
above?
private money lending for investment. We don't do residential. For that, I have like referrals, but
Sure.
it's not directly us. But we do all kind of investment loans, DSCR, fix and flip, bridge, multifamily or single family, everything. But we mainly work with people that need money and cannot access to the traditional lending for different reasons. Sometimes they are late in their bank payments. Sometimes they are late in their taxes, or sometimes they have, I don't know, too many credit card debt, and they want to have everything in one loan, so they they apply for a loan, but they cannot apply in a bank because their credit score is too low, but they have this equity in their property, and they want to tap into that equity and have the money from there, and that's what we do.
Got it. It triggered me to do another question. You kind of already alluded to it a little bit, but why work with someone like you and Robert, for that matter, as opposed to going through a traditional bank?
Well, first off, we don't base our loans to the credit score. What we look first is the property. So if you have a property that we can verify that you are the owner, we do a really complete underwriting and vetting the borrower. And there's a due diligence that we do before someone can apply. And we offer this to our investors. So in that due diligence, we do a title search. We verify that you are the owner, that if there's another owner, there's no issue, but the other owner has to sign also all the documents and has to agree to that loan. And the procedure for us, it's much more simpler than a bank, and we don't require a credit score check. So that's the main reason that people come to us.
Got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good, good. Excellent. I'm gonna pivot into something else now. So, obviously we're connected to Robert Fair, right? So he put me on to this whole thing about purchasing mortgage notes and what that's all about, right? So about mortgage notes, why is it a good investment? And why is it even good over even like purchasing a single family in certain instances?
Well, in real estate, we have lots of options
Yeah, a lot of yep.
regarding investing, right? And that depends not only in your in what's your goal while investing. It also depends on the cash you have, the
Cash
money
versus
that you
tolerance.
have,
Yep, yep.
and the cash flow you want to have. If you want equity or cash flow, there are different options for both investments. This, particularly with promissory notes, it's an excellent opportunity for people that want to invest in real estate with all the securities of real estate, but don't want to get into the tenant, the maintenance, the property management, and everything that comes with the business, right? So that's one side of the coin. It's a secure investment. You have property, the
Liens
backup
and all that.
of
Yep,
a property,
yep,
yes,
yep.
but you don't have to worry about anything else. It's passive. You don't have to do anything. Um, and the other one is that people always, when they start investing, they try to diversify. Diversify not always means to diversify to another, I don't know,
Strategy, right,
going
right. Yep, right.
yeah,
Something
to
single
stocks or
family, multifamily, or
whatever.
fix and flip versus Airbnb, short-term
Exactly.
rental. Right, right. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You know that here you have something passive that is going to increase your cash flow, and you don't have to worry about anything. So in both cases, if you're starting and you don't want to all the headaches of landlord, or if you want to diversify, that's
It's a great
what
what I call it,
mostly, yeah.
alternative strategy, right? So, my next question follow up is without obviously keeping the identity of the individual, right? Can you provide a recent example of a sample case of a case study of a note?
Sure. Do you want me to share my screen? I can
Oh,
show
you did?
you it,
Yeah, yeah.
or
You can show
not.
your
I
screen. Yeah,
can,
yeah, no, no. You can show your screen. I mean, whatever you want. Yeah.
of course. Okay.
The people that
So I can
listen
show
to it,
you.
unfortunately, they won't see it, but it's okay. The people that watch it on YouTube can see it, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Show your screen regardless.
Oh, okay. No, either way, I'm going to
Sure, sure,
explain
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So,
exactly. Okay,
but just I wanted to hold on for a second.
sure.
I don't know why it's not appearing here. I'm sorry. Let's start again here. Mm,
You should have screen share access. Does it explain
yes.
to us visually what for those listening?
I'm
Oh,
sorry for the
it's okay.
for the delay. Here I am. Here I am. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Here. So
Yep.
this is how we usually present the opportunities to our
Investors.
investors.
Oh,
The first thing to that is really important is that we don't offer any opportunities to our investors without our previous work in the due diligence. All the investments that we offer to our investors are already vetted. All the numbers, the underwriting, and everything, it's already done. So once we have all that information, due diligence is everything. So once we have all the information and we know that these people can afford another loan and they have the equity and they are the owners of the property and everything,
sure.
we offer the opportunity to the investors. So for example, this is a property in Texas. In this case, for example, the lady is going through foreclosure. She had some
Challenges. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine.
yeah, challenges, but it's not like her like su estilo de vida. How to say that? It's not the way that she always behaves.
Right,
It's
right.
not something that she does
Yeah,
being in
just
foreclosure.
circumstance, and unfortunately, she's behind. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It's totally a circumstance. And her husband is in hospital.
Mm-hmm,
She also lives with her daughter,
mm-hmm.
and it's their main home. So she needs this money to get off of foreclosure, but she has the means to pay this second mortgage,
Second
and
mortgage.
this is what we offer her.
Got
She
it.
needs 31K. The ARV of the property is 252K, and the combined loan to value, let's say that's meaning the first position and this
One second.
loan together, it's 59%. So we have a 40% equity on this property. And well, the terms is 18% annual interest. And here we can see that the loan is being granted for 3 years with a 6-month prepayment penalty. And she's going to pay monthly $470. So in this case, it's a second position loan. And
Right, because the bank has a first lien, right? In this case, in this case,
exactly,
right?
yes, yes. But since we something important that we do is that we don't exceed the 75 or 70 in some cases, it depends, of the combined loan to value. So that's an extra cushion that we have in protections to our investors for these loans.
Got
And
it.
the other one is the warranty deed. That's a document that the borrower will sign at the same time that he's signing the promissory note and the mortgage. And it's something that we keep in our records. And if the borrower doesn't pay for 3 months in a row, it has to be
Consecutive, yeah, three consecutive
seguidos,
months. Yep.
consecutive.
Yep.
Then the 4 months, we are going to record this warranty deed, and the property is going to be ours. So
Got it.
in that case, we decide together with the investor what he wants to do. Some investors are interested in the property, so we negotiate uh, for the investor to keep the property, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they are just interested in the monthly payment, so we can guarantee also that monthly payment.
Got it. Okay. So in this case, in this situation, right, whether it's live or not, 31,000 to invest. Like you said, combined LTV close to 60%, so you have 40% equity, and the term
Mhm.
is 18%, right? Give or take per year, which is better than the stock market and better than the bank, right? And
Absolutely.
and these folks, like the investor will get close to $500 a month, right? For 3 years, right? Is that
Yes, and as I always say, of course, I understand people like investing in other things like stock, bitcoins, and everything. That, of course, Bitcoin you have maybe probably a lot more annual interest, but
right?
it's more like gambling,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
In this case, uh, of course, in every investment, there's a risk, right? But in this case, the risk is not losing the money. The risk here is having to change strategies.
Right.
But if you decide to, if you uh, go, we have a case of default, for example. We record the warranty deed, and you want to still keep your monthly payments, we can handle that too. So there's not going to be any changes for you in that matter.
Yeah,
So
the good part of the situation is, it's exactly what you were just mentioned, right? You have the investment, you have your monthly payments, right? And if something were to happen, yeah, you have the backing, right, of the property if the
mhm,
individual doesn't pay for 3 consecutive months of it. Yeah, what do you call
exactly.
that?
So
A collateral.
yeah,
That's the word I'm looking for.
exactly. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And well, I think that this is a great investment opportunity. I think it's a really a win-win business. Everyone wins in this kind of situation because uh, the borrower needs the money, wants to buy time, wants to buy uh, uh, a piece of
Peace of
maybe
mind
three,
is
four,
right.
five. Yeah, they need like this resetting
Yeah,
all the stress that they were going through.
yeah.
So this is helping them also. But um, there's also a big interest from our investors because the annual interest is really good.
As I just mentioned, right? There's right.
We
And
really think that they are pretty solid, and it's a good investment with the success of this promissory note, but also with the default.
right, exactly, exactly. I love it. Thank you for that example, and I appreciate that. Visually, it'll be great for my folks on YouTube, and hopefully, audio wise, you guys understood the concept. So that's why I repeated myself just to make sure that you got it. So excellent, good, good,
Awesome.
excellent. Um, Now we're almost wrapping up. So one thing that gets overlooked a lot, whether it's and no matter what the strategy is, right? I'm into multifamily myself. Uh,
Mhm.
there's single family,
Oh, I
there's
love
rentals. Is
multifamily.
it's really is a due diligence. How important is a due diligence? Like everything, you know.
It's everything. It's everything. In Rick, due diligence is important in every investment. In
Right, no
every
matter what the
investment,
strategy is, right?
no matter, yeah, no matter what's the strategy, what are you trying to do. But talking specifically about real estate, your uh your win is when you buy,
Yeah,
no, not when you sell. So the importance of having all the information and everything checked, um, the borrower, the title, I don't know. We have also loans in first position. You need to know if that guy has um, um, insurance, for
yeah,
example,
insurance or any
everything.
tax issues, any right, all that stuff, right?
Exactly.
Violation,
That's
everything. Right.
everything is important. And due diligence is something that we really get into, and we are very precise, and we don't let anything aside, or I don't know. We are as thorough as possible we can be.
Got it. Do you? I know this is more on the multifamily, and maybe more on the retail side. Do you look into like the economy and as far as like the local economy, or as far as demographics, as far as companies moving in? Do you look into that too in certain situations?
Well, yes. We we uh, we can lend in all the US, but uh, we do a kind of analysis in
In
that
that
sense.
perspective? Yeah.
Yeah, because let's say that we land on a property that is not in a very good neighborhood, or whatever. That's something that we think in the future. If we have to record the warranty deed, we are going to own a property in a city that is not too good.
Safe, right? Right.
Yeah. So that's something we take into account. Uh, but I think that the it's more important when you buy multifamily and you buy a property directly thinking about investing and renting and everything. In this case, we do analyze that, but we are a little bit softer in the sense that sometimes it's not a property that we are going to keep or
Yeah,
rent or
exactly. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So we can find different exit
Strategies
strategies.
when it comes to that, right? That makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So we do, but it's not so strict.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, every strategy is different, right? Certain things that you have to take into account because
Yes.
you're worried about the cash flow and NOI and all that. In other instances, it's not, right? So makes a lot of
Mm-hmm.
sense. One of my last questions to you is it a good time to invest now? I know there's a lot of we are recording this March 2025, a lot of uncertainty in the country at the national level, local level, state level. Is it a good time to invest in real estate no matter what the strategy is?
Uh, I think always is a good time to invest.
Yep.
Keeping the money and piling it up or having it in the bank is something that is going to make you lose value of your money.
Yep.
And no matter, I think that the strategy is everything. It
Yep.
really matters what are you investing in, but you need to invest. And I think that real estate, of course, uh, again, looking into the strategy, it's always the best option because you have different alternatives, and it's a pretty solid market.
What is final question before we get into contact information? If someone's on the fence, right? Whatever, whether it's cash in the bank or whether it's whatever, right? Right? It's like what one piece of advice you could give them?
uh Invest. Invest in, yeah. I think that now more than ever, because when we were kids, maybe you had a job and um, only one income was necessary to really have a good life or a good household
Yeah,
with a mother that was taking care of their kids. And uh, that's all
days are
times.
over. Yeah, no, I agree.
Nowadays, yeah,
Yeah,
your job is not going to be enough, and saving the money, as I said, is losing the value, and all that you worked for that money, keeping it without doing anything is not valuing your work and your time. So the with it doesn't matter where you invest, just do your due diligence, try to get someone that you trust, and start investing, whatever it is.
Agreed.
It's the only way.
Agreed. I'd say
Yes.
yeah. No matter what, don't wait till tomorrow,
Yeah,
right? Just start today. But like you said,
absolutely.
make sure you do your due diligence, and then if possible, have a mentor like you or like me that are able to at least minimize
Absolutely.
mistakes. Minimize those mistakes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Where can people find more information about you?
Well, they can follow us on Instagram. We have our um, at Open Door Living without the final G,
Hmm.
or they can follow my personal account at Jimena Cabrera Official. And well, that our oh well, also my telephone number is 954-836-6996. So I'm there. Call,
Phone by
text, and
phone,
WhatsApp.
call, text, WhatsApp, or social media. Thank
Sure,
you so much.
I'm a Latin, so
You're
I have WhatsApp. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Jimena Cabrera, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on to my show and explaining to us a little bit about those concepts. And thanks for coming on.
Of course. Thank you very much, Jairo.
Thank you, Jimena Cabrera, everybody. Hey, Dr. B. Hope you enjoyed this limited edition Deals and Dreams pilot. I hope you really enjoyed it. Hope you got some insight. And remember, as Mike Lee would say, you are one big deal away from making it happen. All right, take care.